Right. Okay. I need to test I can actually hear myself. Let's have a look. Can I hear myself? Hello? Hear myself? Hello? Yes, I can. It seems like it's working. Yes, I can. It seems like it's working. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 seconds out. Cool. Okay. Super duper. Right, there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? See how it goes. Let me know if you can like invite people. Let's go away. What do you? Something went wrong. I will refresh it and we will see. Why something went wrong? What is this on the screen? Hello, hello. How annoying. Oh well. Oh, no, that's not it well actually, because I want to be able to see. I want to be able to see people's comments. Good morning, everyone. I'm just trying to work the tech out because I thought I was being all big and clever and putting it on my screen. Look at this, how confusing. But it's saying something's gone wrong, so bear with. My toast is going cold, my tea's going cold, but it's all good. Okay, so I had an idea this morning for a little creation, something I wanted to make. It literally was asleep and just sort of waking up, just daydreaming in that sort of in between state. And it just like slammed in as an idea, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm gonna give that a go. I saw like lipsticks, like in a pattern design with lips. Like lip prints or drawn lips. I've actually got some lipstick prints that I've done before of my own lips, and I thought, oh, let's have a go and see if I can make like this cool pattern design. Something I seem to be on the feminine empowerment thing at the minute. Um, oh, Alexa's chatting to me from the other room. That's no need for that, but there we go. I also feel like I'm slightly in the wrong place to be able to show you everything and see what's going on, because I want to be able to see on here, but it keeps saying, let me go off it. Let me close this quickly. I'm sorry, you've literally joined right at the beginning, so I'll probably be here for a while. If you would like to leave and come back, I will not be offended. Also, let's have a bite. Anyone else not cut their toast up? Anyone else is savage and just eat it like this? Wow. I want to be able to look at the comments on here. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do it old school and just do it on my phone. Never mind. So let's close all this. I've got my lipstick picky, and we will see what we can do. And hopefully, my sound was really bad on the last video. So yeah. Oh no, I realised I forgot to message my child and tell her not to call me. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Right, I think we're probably going to need a square. If we're thinking about doing patterns, you kind of want a square template. So if I have a look at my recent ones, have I got any squares? Yeah, 25 by 25, bit big. 10 by 10 is fine. Sorry, I'm just going to eat my breakfast again before I start. Also, I've got no music on. I feel so ill prepared today, but never mind. We're here. We're doing it. Turn this on. See if we can put some
Bluetooth is connected.
Put some blinky blunkies on, shall we? YouTube music. How's everyone doing this morning? Is anyone ready to start their Saturday? Anyone want to do anything creative while we sit here? You can do your own stuff. Let's say, I wonder if you can find royalty-free music. Royalty-free music. It's just me. I could sing, couldn't I? Excuse me. Royalty-free. I can't speak. Yeah, play it. Because I just don't want to get copyrighted. Hello, are you playing? You're very quiet. Try this, see what happens, shall we? Okay, lipstick. I found some stock photos earlier on a site called Pexels, so I'm going to send them to myself, wherever my mouse has gone. So crafty. Share airdrop. iPad. Coming through. So these photos on a site called Pexels, so it is royalty-free, like free stock images. Sorry, it was on the music front then. Stock images that you can use for free. You can donate if you want to, but I'll always try and use stuff from there because I know that I'm not going to get any trouble for it. But I'm only just drawing around the outline for it anyway. So I've got a couple of them. I thought this was quite a good one if you can make it out. That it's got a few different sort of lipstick samples and all the rest of it, so I could use them. And draw over the top of them. I'm going to give it a go. It's so annoying that isn't working. Just check this before I start. Hello. God, this music's intense, isn't it? Right, okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's a vibe, this music. Okay. So let's add in. I should have probably eaten my breakfast first because I just want to eat it, but I also need to draw. Photos. Let's add in this one a minute so I can think about what ones I want to draw over. I'm so sorry, I'm just going to finish it quick. Okay? And then I'll head in the game. It is 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I am allowed my breakfast. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. My favourite brush, my vector brush from, I think this is one of Chris Piaskik's. If you don't watch his stuff, go and have a watch because he's freaking wonderful. Like, it's really intense for a Saturday morning. This music is wild. I wonder if we could, should we skip it for a different one? Oh God, epic battle. I don't think that's going to be any better. Fire and thunder. Right, we're bringing the today. Nearly done. Mm-mm-mm. Right, so my brush is absolutely humongous. Don't need that. I normally try and keep it at 25 because it just means that no matter what size I put it on, it's the same size, I think. It seems quite thick on this. I think I normally use a bigger canvas. Maybe I'll go down a bit. Maybe I'll go to 15. Yeah. So the brush itself, if you press harder or softer, has different thicknesses. All right, thanks, breakfast. I was really present while eating that. Not. So sad that my setup isn't working on the computer, but never mind. Okay. So in my brain, when I was looking at it, it was this sort of traditional top, I think. Oh, right. You're the superior race. Oh, yeah. 4th of July, isn't it? Of course it is. Thanks very much. I feel like I need to read this because it won't show up later. It says, "Hi, beautiful, superior white goddess. I know my place as a black man. You're the superior race, beautiful, happy 4th." I mean, I see what you're saying. I appreciate it. But how about there's no superior races? How about we all just get along, please? We all just get along. I know that I'm doing something about female empowerment, but yeah, it's a whole big messy topic, right? So anyway, this is what I wanted to draw, this sort of shape. So let's give it a go. I wanted to put on like labels, but with the ones with lids off, obviously they're not gonna. I know you do. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. Really appreciate it. Um, yeah, I want to draw labels, but I'm not convinced that I can. Let's have a look. What's my brush? Oh, can you see if I put that there? Sorry. So smoothing on the brush, I like to have it at, let's go 82 and really like bother my need to have it in fives. But it just means that when you draw a line, it sort of helps keep it straight, as opposed to if we did it on 0, it's like blah, 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 which is not what we want. Because my hand is naturally not very steady. I like this brush, but I'm not convinced about the thinness. This music is wild. It's like having an epic battle while drawing lipsticks. It's intense. I don't actually know if you can hear the music. I've turned it down a bit because it's popping off. I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings or something, fighting, or Harry Potter battling Voldemort. I will suggest a line here rather than completely do it up. My day's good, thank you. How is yours? Very early in the morning over here. I say very, it's 9:15, but you know. One lipstick done. Woohoo! Right, so I'm going to do them all on separate layers so that I can. Good. I'm glad you've had a good day. So that we can actually move them around and things like that. Sorry, got a notification distracted me then. Right, let's do another one. I want this one. That's the problem. I need to kind of make them look similar in line thickness so they match. Where's my in here? No. So many bags. Ah. That's what I wanted. Yeah, thanks very much. This one's got ever so slightly different design to the last one, so I like that. I'm going to actually draw the line across this one. When doing things like this, I like to fill the area to colour it in and then add all the shading and stuff. So it really helps to have it boxed in. So this bit here, because I've left it open, the whole thing will colour, which is great. I love the shape of this. Yesterday I did, well, a couple of days ago, I did a creation on here. I was looking into sort of the villain era, just feeling like that part of, you know, being in the feminine that decides that she's just done. She's done masking. I don't know if it just happens when you're in your 40s, whether it's a perimenopause thing, whatever it is. Thank you very much. And yeah, I did this image, in fact. Let's see. I'll just show you on here. And then yesterday, so I did it a couple of days ago, and then yesterday I decided that she needed a middle finger up, actually. So I started it and I did a live the other day, but I'm pretty sure I accidentally left it as private, so nobody could join accidentally. So Feral was the first one I did, and I coloured it and everything off the live. But I love her. She's very Barbie esque, as in claiming it back, looking completely fed up and just done with the world. And so then yesterday I was like, oh, I love her, but I feel like she needs something up. She needs a middle finger. Sorry everyone, that wasn't aimed at anyone. But this is what she needs because she's just done. She's absolutely done. I think you may sticker music with or without lyrics. What do you want about AI? Shut up. So yeah, here we go. Now she's got a finger up. I think it's fantastic. So I think that's probably where this idea came from this morning, and from the lipstick point of view, and I kind of want to put her with red lips on at some point. I think that would be wicked, but we'll do it later. It's not a right now problem because we're on the. This music is ridiculous. I need to go sort it out. Can you hear it? Oh, calm down. Right, chill. Fighting, we're not. Right, maybe it's trying to tell me something. I've got all this crazy, like, powerful. I tried to put royalty free music on, and we've just gone for some absolutely mental playlists. Maybe I need to embrace it, but it's a bit intense for Saturday morning. Something in it. Right, chill. I mean, it's called Epic, the playlist, so. Right, how's this? Is this any better? Yeah, thanks. Here we go. Let's just chill out with this music for a minute. Whew, it's getting a bit intense. Right, another lipstick done. Let's draw another one. In my head, it was this shape, these ones, with the point that I saw. But I might draw the other ones as well because why not? We're drawing lipsticks as a sign of female empowerment. They're going to be red. I think they're going to have labels on them. It's a bit of a pattern design, I think. I could see it when I woke up this morning and sort of thought, had this idea slam into me and was like, oh, that'd be cool. So here I am doing it. Hello, everyone watching. Where are you from today? What's brought you here? Doing a little bit of creativity yourself, or are you just sitting with me on a Saturday morning? On the 4th of July. Who knew? Me, I forgot though. Ah, shoot. Just doing it on the wrong layer, honestly. So easily done. Which one's that? This one? Yes. Doing them all on individual layers so that I can edit them all differently, move them around where I want them. So these at the minute, I guess, will all be a really similar size, which is great. When I add, I need to put my hair out of the way. When I add another one, I'll have to make sure they're a similar size so they look right. Right. Let's try one of these. Probably got more space to write a label on these. drawing lipstick. Found a stock photo for anyone that's new watching. Found a stock photo from Pexels, and I'm just drawing over on individual layers. Excuse me, my voice is gone off anything. So that I can move them all around once they're done. Colour them all different colours and shades. Woke up this morning with this idea in my head, and I thought, right, I need to sit and I need to do it, and I'll trust that it's here, come to me for the right reason. The music's getting intense again. I'm trying to pick royalty-free music, and the first lot that I had on was absolutely like I was going into battle. It was wild. So calm down. The other day I had music on. It was it's just my light songs, which I really love, and but I worry that it'll get copyrighted there, and it will restrict views. And as a small account that I am, I don't want to do that. I want to do my best to be able to be seen. So intense music it is. I was drawing black, but then I think afterwards I'm not overly convinced that I want it to be dead black. Should get into the habit of changing it before I start. But that hasn't happened today. I can leave that one. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I am. I am. I am. Let's do it. No, I'm not. I can't. I need to do it. It'll bug me otherwise. Right. Okay, we've got some lipsticks in all different sizes, shapes. Sorry. Do I like them? Yeah. They're all right. Let's load the other picture and see about sizing it the right size. I want one like this. Let's see, massive. Absolutely not. So I need to try and size it so it's a similar size to this. Oh, shoot. Just to guess, just roughly, just so that when I draw around it, it sort of matches a bit. I'd even make it wider if I wanted to. Should make it a bit wider. These are royalty-free, like stock images. That'll do, I reckon. Probably close enough size. Move. Go around that one. Weird, it's got this line at the bottom. They didn't crop that out. There we go. Because I like the fact that this one has the lid next to it, so that I will be able to put a logo on the lid. I want it to like say some stuff. I don't know what yet, but I want to be able to have something on it. on it. Okay. Do I do it on a second? Chatting away to myself. All the best people do. Right, stop. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Because the battery is fully charged. Kind of want it separate. I think I'll do another one. Move it away slightly. We're done half an hour. I also go live over on Talk of the Tick sometimes. I was just debating whether I should try that on a Saturday morning as well, because I've not done that. Take this little creative journey over there. This is much more where I would, all right, fine, lots of people suddenly here. This is where I would prefer to build an audience because I'm not a massive fan of social media. So hello for everyone watching. I am here on a Saturday morning drawing lipsticks from stock images that are free to use because I've got an idea for a print pattern. I want it to be red lipsticks, like female empowerment, claiming back the beauty standards and makeup and all that sort of thing. But I want it to have like bold things on there, like powerful lips or something like that, like on labels with lip prints. I find it now since there's a few people here. This music, we're fighting with the music today. I've got some royalty free music on and it's absolutely intense. Where do I find shapes here? So I'm using Adobe Fresco, which I absolutely love, and I have made some of my own shapes through Adobe Capture, which if you've never done, so fun, like so much fun. And so a couple of months back, I actually put some lipstick on and did a print on a bit of paper, took a photo of it, loaded it into Adobe Capture, and then I'm able to make it like a vector image that I can use. A vector means that I can make it as big as I want it without it losing any quality or anything like that. So where did I save it? People, probably. People and scenes. Any lips in here? No. This is fun. Like, what was my organising elements? Ah, here we go. I think I want to go for this one. Where is it? Hello. Yeah. Done. Move it so we can actually see it. There you go. So this was something that I made before, and then because it is just a shape, we can make sure we're on that layer, click it, and we can change its color then. So we can go, we want it bright red, and then done. The whole thing is red. How exciting. So yeah, I think that that's what I'm going to end up doing, is doing a range of different like colors at different angles. So like a pattern that you could do, like put it on whatever, anything then. So yeah, that is my plan, and that's what I'm trying to do. So right now, I got distracted. Let's go back here. Drawing, and I'm going to carry on trying to copy this one, trace this one, should I say? Well, I always wonder, I'm like, is it cheating? No, I don't think it is. I really don't. I'm going to put the shine on them. Okay. Do they all look similar? I do just want. This one looks a bit too thin here in comparison to his friends. And that will bug me. Right, can we just not? How about that? Yes, that's better. I was wondering about drawing lips rather than using the print because I don't know whether it looks right. I'm not sure whether you've got something that's outlined. Oh, my back's hurting. Yeah, you've got something outlined, and then the really hyper detailed vector image of this doesn't look right. But we'll have a look. We'll colour it in and see what happens. My back's hitting me in my chair today. I'm waiting for fun MRI results. Is it weird to say fingers crossed? I hope they find something, so at least I know what it is. Right, let's duplicate this a few times. Let's duplicate it again. Move, drop them around a bit. Just for a second. Change the colour of them. Kind of want it red. Okay, 3 different reds. Thank you. Okay, so this lid, will it go next to some of the others? I don't know. I am just going to witter away to myself now while I try and figure this out. Which one's this? This one. Put you over there. No, don't be so silly. That's not at all what we wanted to do, is it? So now's an opportunity to just sort of break them up a bit and put them at different angles to figure out where we want them. Where do you come from? At least sort of roughly the right way. I'm going to flip that one like that. I could have drawn one that way, you know, like these flat top ones. I could have just drawn one and then duplicated it, but I went over them. I went over all 3 different ones because they'll look slightly unique then, and I think that that will help. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely do duplicate things and just flip them, and that's enough in other pattern designs. But for whatever reason, I wanted to do it that way today. I'm going to flip this one as well. I'm particularly cough today. And then let's put these 2. We'll keep them together a minute. And let's just put them somewhere here, just for a second. Do I want them all any bigger? No, leave them alone for now, Jennifer. Right. I feel like I want the lid. On that side. was saying, I think with the lids, I could probably put on there what it's called. Oh, however, it's obviously not going to work with that one. So it's the wrong. I put it next to this one, which is fine. But if you actually think about it, if we think about it from a realistic standpoint, this lid isn't going to fit. Excuse me, isn't going to fit on this lipstick. So I'm wondering, how can I? I want to be able to store it. No, skew it. No, perspective it. No, right. Stop. Can we? I love it when it all goes horribly wrong. Let's put it back this way. I wonder if that's going to help me. And if I move it now, yes, there we go. So roughly, is it roughly the right size? It's a complete lie because it's from something else, but is it going to look right? Like I've just put the lid next to it. Yeah. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. That'll do. And then we will move it again. Oh, actually, go back. Put it here. Put it there. Probably do want to. Oh. I love it, but now the top's weird because I've stretched it and made it bigger because I've just used this one. But obviously, this is a short lipstick. This is a tall one. It's weird. So let's just fix that. On our brush, we can double tap on Fresco, and then it uses the same brush that we used, but turns it into a rubber. So because I'm using one of Chris Piasket's brushes, it's a Sharpie one, it's a bit textured, the edges are textured. So I love that. And if we just use the normal rubber, it would be flat and it would look really weird. So we don't want that. Let's just tidy these edges up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Don't know if anyone else uses Adobe Fresco, but 10 out of 10, 15 out of 10 recommend. I love it. Since I discovered it, it's my actual new favourite thing, like in all of the world ever. I've done so much. I've created so much. Thank you very much. Bad Marsh. Yeah, I've created so much now. I used to use Procreate, but I'd get so frustrated by the fact that where it's all pixel based, you would, if you wanted to move something, resize something, it would lose its quality. It would lose the edge of it. It wouldn't be a crisp, beautiful line anymore. A bad mofo. Nice. I like it. You probably appreciate this lipstick that's going to be all empowerment. Maybe you won't, but that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm doing a pattern design for those that are here at the minute. I'm just woke up this morning and thought, oh my god, I've got an idea. After sitting here last night for an hour and not actually going live because I was sulking and didn't know what to do. So woke up this morning with an idea of doing some like bright red lipsticks in all different sort of hues maybe, and writing stuff on them and doing a bit of a empowerment piece. I think that'll be cool. What was some of the thought? I woke up like, in that weird in between sleep and awake thing, this idea slammed in. I was like, oh quick, I need to like wake up and write this down. But I haven't actually like opened my eyes yet. So I just grabbed my phone and dictated it in because I'm not typing yet. But straight away, some of the ideas were starting to raw power. I love it. Yeah, any ideas? So one of the ideas for the label of one of them would have been powerful lips, like 3 separate words. What was the other one? Where's my notes? La 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 la. I put it on my phone. God. the list of ideas that I've got is insane. I have to really run it down. Well, my body, my choice, but it doesn't feel quite the same. Like it absolutely is a statement. Is so important, but there's something about lips. It's like the uh, feminist movement off of back in the day and the reclaiming of the red lips. What are we reviewing? Let's have a look. Have a juicy peach in your art piece. Could do, couldn't I? I'm like, what could it be? It's not a bad idea. I don't know why. Like, let's show it. I think we're all right. Calm down. So yeah, powerful lips. Something about speaking, something about empowerment, something about claiming things. Fruit is important. Yeah. Let me write it in my little booklet, shall I? As an idea. I would, but where have I put my pens? Up here. Let's use a red pen as well, shall we? And a spoon. I feel like we're going somewhere here, and I don't understand, and I don't know whether I should ask. But I do like the idea of peach from what they symbolise. I mean, I get pomegranates. We could do pomegranates in something from a empowerment. What is it Persephone, Aphrodite, something? Pomegranates are one of them, aren't they? A symbol, an apple, of. Um, yeah, this music is so intense. Probably weren't here earlier, but I listen to this, honestly. Yeah, pomegranate. This music is what keeps happening. I've tried to find royalty-free music, and I picked some beautiful meditation music, but it keeps coming up with this like powerful stuff. Like I'm in battle and I'm fighting. I'm like, right, there's something in this. So maybe this is the energy I need to actually harness for this. Right. I feel like they need to be bigger so that I can write them. Right, hold on. Let's select them all in a minute. Because if I size them individually, it'll be a nightmare to make them match. So if I select multiple, select all of my lipsticks, and then size the whole lot. Doesn't matter that they're going to go off the page for a sec. Let's have a look. Right, move. Come back. Come back. I'm doing a bit of a Titanic now. No, stop it. That's better. You with that one. You're with that one. Music is too much. Oh. Okay, I think they're all on the screen now. That's better. I feel like I can actually write stuff on there then, or draw stuff on there. So at the minute, I'm not worried about the placement for the design because you can do that in another app. I, seriously, it's so distracting. I can do that in another app in Adobe Capture. I think it is Adobe Capture, yeah. Maybe a plug. Right, I am not understanding what you're going for. At the minute, we're just going with lipsticks. Okay? Yeah. um, right, you need to go next to what, this one? Are you that one? Yes. Select multiple, move. Just put them all the right way up a second, just to make it easier for me. Not that you would do that as a design, you would definitely have some jaunty angles. Select multiple. Just eyeballing it. Sounds like The Exorcist. Sort of. Right, let's have a look. You, my friend, look like you. Just a bit thick, the line in comparison to the others. So we're bonding over things that I don't understand. I love it. You can subscribe if you like. That'd be nice. Yes. Okay, right. Let's try and colour one, shall we? See what happens. Which one should we go for? Quite like. Should we try this one? Try this one. Whichever one that is. This one. Yes. Right, so set as reference. Why can't I see it? There it is. New layer. Now we're going to do our little fill bucket. Like and subscribe and share. Thank you. Mucho appreciated. Help me get out of my own way and actually show up in the world and say, hey, I do art. Because honestly, I'm a nightmare and my own worst enemy, I think. Right, filling. We're filling. We want it to be vector. And we don't want it to be black because that would just be too hard. Like we need it to be still dark. But if you just do it all black, it's just on a print. Like if you wore it on fabric or whatever, it would just be, it'd be a bit much, wouldn't it? So I've gone for a dark grey. I've gone for intense music. I want to choose a red. We've used these ones up here, so I'm going to pick this one and I'm going to fill that. And then I'm going to do another layer and we're going to do the paintbrush and we're going to draw inside the lines and we're going to pick this grey and we're going to change it to be slightly lighter, really on the blue scale. That's okay because I want to add the my tattoo. So I don't know if it's actually the wrong way around, but this was for my dog. This is actually my right arm as well. I'll show you the other one in a minute. But yeah, this was for my dog Kite. My mum's got the same tattoo as this. It's a Libra symbol. She's actually got it on her shoulder. No, it wasn't. It was her first tattoo, my first tattoo, and that was when my daughter wrote her name when she was 4. And then on this arm, we've got a camera, and we've also got elephants. I was a photographer for 20 years. Still am, I guess, but I'd say I'm retired. So yeah, had a camera as well. Right, I don't like how we're on the blue spectrum here. I want this to be a bit more grey. Right, do we want blended lines? I don't know that I do, you know. Art is everything. Oh, tell me about it. Expression and yeah, the importance of it, of using art as expression as well, is just something I'm so passionate about. Taking some time off this year. I have, from being of service and doing any of the other work that I've done in the past. And I've just found myself focusing on myself. And then what's come as a result of that is reminding myself of this love of art that I've got, and creation and creating. Um, so yeah, it's been really powerful reclamation actually of myself, and yeah, reminding myself that I've always loved this. So why would I not do it? Does that make sense to be the other way around? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. So I don't know if you can see that from where you are, but just trying to add in a little bit of shading. Express yourself, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's interested in this sort of thing, but I consider myself an incredibly spiritual person, and I love looking at astrology and human design and all of the things. And for me, if I look at my astrology and my human design, they both lean a lot into expression and creativity, and using my voice. And the voice isn't just the voice, right? It's an artistic expression, it's creative expression. So yeah, it's taken me 40 years, 41 years to get there. But yeah, you can see now how it's so important for me in myself to find my voice and share it. And that is in ways like this. Um, I do, but not predominantly. I suppose I want to make material. I want to make patterned material for clothes, and actually, I'm trying to meet up with one of my friends soon who makes clothes, so that she can show me how to do it. Because I'd love to make my own dungarees. Yesterday, I don't have one today, but yesterday I had my rainbow Lucy and Yaks on, so I'd love to use my patterns in that way. I think that would be amazing. And maybe that's what this could be in the end as well. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say that I am particularly fashion orientated though. But it's coming in as a way of expression. Like I've got my, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Where are we? Hold on. Oh, can you see from a distance? But I've got my top on today that I did. So I've started making um, the designs for prints on clothes. Um, yeah, and I think that that's really fun as well as a way of bringing the art to the clothing. So that's where I'm at with that. And it says too much panic, not enough disco on this one, which is not. I cannot claim that. I've seen that in the world before, and I thought, yes, that's it. Brilliant. Right, I think I need to now pick this colour and make it a bit lighter, maybe, or a highlight on that too, because that would make sense. Nope, don't like it. Right, now let's make this my reference. Find that same grey, fill it in on all sides. We could make it a bit darker, just a fraction for this side. This is where our shadow is. And then we can do another layer, paintbrush, that lighter grey, and this is where I'm going to want to put that label, but honestly, this music is so intense. Don't like that. I find then that when I start to draw, like in my sketchbook or something, I find it really hard that I can't undo what I've done. I'm like, oh no, help! This is just the way it is. We'll see. Because where am I going to put the words? Where do I put the words? Uh, say we were gonna? Hello, my mouse. Powerful lips. I think on that one I could do it. Where's that lid? Set as reference. Find my grey. Suppose they all need to be the same, but I'm gonna do it. Wrong one. Oh, see, didn't do an extra layer. Slightly darker one again for the shadowy side. Over the top. Right, we want it to say in what, how, what colour, what are we doing? Oh, I don't know, my writing's going to work with this, but let's have a look. Powerful lips. These are really light. Make it a bit smaller so I can actually write. Ignore this now, it's going to look awful for a minute, but just embrace it. Just for a sec. Because graphic designer with epic font talents, I am not. I'm not too worried about the fact it's not fitting yet. I'm just going to write it and then I will make it fit after. Oh, it's because I've got the bloody drawing the lines on. Hold on, turn that off. Power. So, yeah. I'm giving it a go. We'll just see what happens. Why does that lips look so weird? Ugh. Oh well. Let's have a look. Right, abysmal in the like font sense. Not at all cool, but we're gonna do it. Salvador Dali. I see you're gonna don't hate me. But can I Google? I know the name. I absolutely 100% know the name. But I'm sorry. Let me look. Hello, come on. Yes, of course, of course. It wasn't in my brain, but yeah, yes, I remember. I do. Like, how amazing. I feel like I'm on acid. Thanks. Yes, amazing. Like, people's brains absolutely fascinate me. Like, look at all that stuff. I mean, what year was he around? Wow, he died in 89 at 84 years old. That's wild. Died 4 years after I was born. Many moons ago. I say many moons all the time. Yeah. Yeah, imagine expressing yourself in that way at that time as well. Like, Fantastic. Right, powerful lips, which look a bit weird, but we're embracing it in a minute. Because that's part of the fun with creations and creating is that you never know what's actually going to come out, and there's so much. I find that I don't ever, very very rarely, sketch something and then go and create it. I very much have an idea in my head. Oh, sorry, I just hit the hit the mic. Have an idea in my head and then sort of just try and see what happens and let the idea flow with me, like let the design just show itself to me, like unfold gently as we go. Because the minute I try and stick to an idea and go, right, that's what I need to make, I find that I get stuck and I'm not open to what the piece actually wants to be. Yeah, let it flow, absolutely. He would always have a bean in his painting. Oh my god, really? I love this. It is have a bean is just painting. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, absolutely let it flow. That's the way you let the creativity speak to you, right? It's the same. I just a little shameless plug. I'm creating some oracle cards that I've done an absolutely horrific job on trying to get any money for the crowdfunder for. Like I just am awful at promoting anything that I'm possibly doing. So that's going to run out at the end of this month, and I'm probably not going to have done it. But these cards have been coming out for nearly 3 years, I think, working on them. And it's exactly the same idea that I get an idea, get a thought in my head, and then just allow it to flow, like with the use of stock images and sort of getting given the ideas. So basically, all of the names for all of the cards came through to me in just one session years ago. And then I just sort of sat down. I know, look, my throat's going funny now because I feel I'm such a nightmare at talking about what I do. But yeah, so the idea came through and all the names came through. And then over the years, I've just slowly, as my life journey is going along, I've been working on them. That I think they quite literally are, yeah, light in the dark. Oh, let me find my Sacred Rage. It's one of my favourite cards. This is the one that came out the other day when I was thinking about doing lives. Like support, let it out. So one day I will release them into the world and they will be funded and I will be able to do it, but I'll trust it when it's meant to be. Thank you. Look at this powerful beauty. I love them. I absolutely trust that they're going to come out when they're meant to, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Need a highlighty layer. My back's hurting. I might have to go soon. Or have a tablet. Yeah, such powerful cards. They'll make their way into the world when they're ready. When I'm ready, one or the other. I wonder whether it's going to be a lot of like dark black greys on there if I do all of them like that. I was just wondering whether, because you obviously have different coloured lipsticks, don't you? So could we make some? Could we make them gold? So it's like golds and reds. There's something powerful about that. Stepping into your gold. Twickenham, London. I'm in Wales, South Wales. Yeah, what do you reckon about gold? However, black in the yin and yang side of things, the black is the lovely jumpy. The black is the feminine. It is the divine feminine. So maybe it is acceptable to be black. I don't know. I don't know. Right, let me just try a different one then and put it in a different colour. What's this one? Yeah, let's try you. Set as reference. New layer. Let's find a gold. You'll do. Close enough. Not really. But which one? Oh no, I hate it. Just looks like poopy brown at the minute. Let's have a look for a hex code. Oh, that's a nice colour. Right. Can I actually change it by a hex code on here? I don't know that I can, which is ridiculous. No. Why? Right, okay, fine. Let's do it another way then. Pinterest. Just went on Pinterest. Just sign in. Come on. Right. Gold. Hex codes. And find a gold that I like the look of a second. And what you can do is you can save the photo, and when you upload it, when you open the photo into Adobe Fresco, it automatically generates a color palette based on the colors that are on there. So handy, so handy. But I'm just trying to find one that I actually like, because some of them just look like poop. Gold. Where's that one I'll do? I don't know, it just looks horrible. Gold colour palette. Right, let's just save this in a minute. Download image. Send it to myself. Share, AirDrop, iPad. Right, let's load it in here. Photos. Done. And it says color palette created, which is fantastico. So we can hide it, and now we can color this with, hello, one of the colors from the color palette. Hooray! One more look. That's quite a nice one, maybe. Yes, that's better. It's a better tone. Oh, I didn't see that bit. Alpine Island. Let's have a look. I think you've probably gone now, but let's have a look. Ah, okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've just found their Instagram. Not that my thing's working very well, but I'll have a look. Oh, amazing. Oh, it looks cool. Why is my Instagram doing that? Right, I am gonna love you all and leave you, I think, now. Thank you so much for watching, for everyone that's watched. I'm actually going to pop over to TikTok, I think, and do an hour on there live, um, just to see, what works best and see if there's any other traction that we can get as a photographer, as a creative. So yeah, thank you, much appreciated, and I'll see you